Kay ano mo na, kay best friend mo na yung boss para doon. Ay. Eh di babalikan mo yan, boss. Sino babalik na dyan? Hindi babayaran mo sila.
Bounty!
Ano ba ginagamit mo, Shay? Wala sa kamay. Arterial.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
It's 9 class trying to set something up there with Satanic. But even if XXS wasn't there, I don't know, would these two have been able to deal with Arme at this point? This Terrorblade's massive.
Unlikely versus that butterfly. The build is working for XG right now, and XXS, he is everywhere. It feels like you look away for a second, and then boom, the Centaur is just there to protect. And there's that Lotus Orb finished up for him.
I mean, they might as well see what happens when they push the high ground. They've hit the timing here with this butterfly pickup.
They've got a Crimson to slow things down.
Now what? I'm going to clear out the wave. We'll slow down the push for now.
These are heads-up moves. Nullifier for DM. Very early pickup that he's got this finished. Can't get rid of these glimmers in particular, but as you said, Lotus, Lincolns, they've got ways to protect each other. And Roche, it is shifting now. It is on that top side.
Just going for the straight-up damage as well, Arme. He's got the Chrysalis on the way out, going for that full Daedalus. I mean, if he gets that, these fights are going to be so difficult for Satanic, right? Even though he's very close in farm, it does feel like if he makes a blink in, and somehow, you know, some way they're able to keep Terra protected, and you're seeing the damage with the two of them. They're going to try and go on XXS. They've got the roll, but the kisses are coming in, and XXS, he's so tanky. They barely get him down to half HP. The grip's there, controlling Satanic. See if he can get up toward the end of it. No, who's got the cookie? But there's the save. Ducalis comes in, bails Satanic out. But P-Vision, they've got to run, because Arme's turned up to the fight. Ducalis cannot escape. P-Vision, they do manage to eventually bring XXS down, but it takes so much.
Look how much damage he absorbed. You can just look at the fight recap. That's pretty much all Centaur taking that damage from the entirety of P-Vision. That's exactly what you want from your Centaur.
And now they can just move into the Roche XG. They didn't get the core kills, but they got enough out of P-Vision in terms of ultimates and attempts to fight that they can walk into the pit very freely and secure themselves this Aegis.
I mean, Ame able to just walk in and join, do Roche, even without meta. So they're going to have meta to potentially push toward high ground, Owen. P-Vision, what's the approach going to be?
It's going to be tough. I mean, we're seeing already that it's just so difficult for Satanic to blink in and get involved in the fights. Because if Arme and XM are not controlled, this anti-mage will get destroyed.
Absolutely. They have way too much damage for him. And it's difficult for them to reach these backlines, even if they do have these, you know, these jumpers, as we've been saying, to get to it. XXS has just been the body that they need. Satanic is going to be going for his butterfly of his own, so he is going to look to match that aggression that's coming from Ame, but Ame does have that advantage of net worth at the moment.
Dire's middle tower.
And just overall damage output when he has the Metamorphosis ready.
Oh, yeah.
CP Vision. We'll see what the call is going to be here for the next 4 minutes.
Probably just try to stall things out so they can't reach the base, right? Get your own push, cut the waves as much as possible. That Daedalus soon on the horizon.
Dire are scanning.
Yeah, well, he's easily be able to have it picked up and still have a kind of 2+ minutes to play for.
Satanic.
Trying to go on XXS, but
He'll burn all the mana. That is very annoying. But he does have the stick. He does always have Lotuses to be able to pump himself back up.
Sweeping over towards Arme. But again, it feels like, how do you even go on this Terrorblade right now? You have to have all 5, right?
You do. And he has to be out of position. If he's with the team, it feels like it's very difficult to kill him.
I mean, stepped it pretty far forward, but of course has this Aegis. He feels that relaxed right now.
He's pretty far up.
They're going to try and start something. See what they can do. Easy man to dodge there.
Even as the Lincolns, just in case, XM is right behind him.
That's the full Daedalus. So 28 minutes in, Butterfly Daedalus, level 20 Terrorblade. That sounds pretty terrifying.
It does. Ame is posturing so aggressively this game. grouped up, looking for the potential push. We see DM, he is doing the cutting, so he is sending the Ancient Ice Shaman on that far left side with his Boars as well to just slow things down.
There's the completed Miona for XM. Everything coming together. They do, as DDG have the butterfly done on Satanic, but it's still so difficult for him to fight back against these two.
I feel like they're going to push. They're going to look for Arax here with this Aegis.
See what P-Vision can do. Have they got what it takes at the moment to be able to defend against this level of push?
It's just so much physical damage.
It really is. He spends a few seconds on the front and he gets about half his HP taken away in an instant.
Even with the butterfly, they're going right through it.
Radiant
Crimson Guard again, but the towers are getting whittled down.
Dire structures are fortified.
No one will cut the wave, so that is the last creep wave. So they're going to have to back up and reset.
And very close to having the Shiva's Guard done as well. No one, so
they're looking to just continue scaling. Right? They need more time to be able to deal with this Terrabladed Sniper. But is time really going to benefit them that much with the way that XG has been able to play so far? DM.
And they'll be able to deal with this hit. Bringing XM over as well.
Kill it.
She's mine.
Oh, yep. XM. He'll have it.
Yes. Smoke up, P-Vision. They're getting outside.
They're going to get the jump on Arme. He's going to be gone the once.
Can they do it again? They've got a roar.
Backup's on the way for Arme. So they can get the opening stampedes there. Lincoln's ready to keep it protected. He's able to walk it off.
Far too difficult for them to get the setup. XM just covering him every time with the Lincolns. Too hard for DM to get the roar, even with the nullifier to break. Here comes the push again. 30 seconds on meta. No Aegis.
And we'll see if XG still feels strong without it.
Feels like they do. Base ward taken out. Ducalis did find it. Here comes that push. Tower's low.
And they've got it. See it 3 to 4.
Middle tower has fallen.
Do they want to keep going here, XG? XM. Oh, it's getting the start. Answers there for Satanic. Shiva's Guard now done on no one.
Satanic is having to stay here in the base, though, which means he's not getting that extra farm. He's having to be here for the defense.
There's the smoke. They're going to try and get the surprise jump. See if they can get the wraparound, potentially. They're coming in from the side here. Good angle from P-Vision. XG prepared for this one. No one ready to try and scout out the backlines. He's in. Makes the jump, but now he jumps out. Tries to bait out spells and items if XG makes it. He's in with the jump. He gets the 3-man hoop stop. A beautiful follow-up there from XXS allows them to take down 9 class immediately. As XG, they're ready to step up to the barracks.
They're ready for every move, Owen. Immediately backing themselves up, gathering as a unit, so P-Vision can't find a target.
So they're trying to bait out some of these stuns and spells, but Ducalis gets shot down by XM. The barracks are gone.
The strategy is working, Owen. XG, they're looking to get a 2-rack.
Yeah, they're not going anywhere. They're sticking around for a second set at the least. I mean, no one again trying to turn their attention away from the objectives, but these racks, they fall so fast here to the damage of Arme and XM.
Ayame is playing his heart out this game. Beautiful build, beautiful rotation, surviving the ganks. An 8K lead with massive structural damage.
P-Vision, what's the plan going to be? Satanic, he's even though he's kind of close on the net worth, you're really just feeling how difficult of a matchup it is for him to play into as this anti-mage. They're dealing with both a sniper and a Terrorblade that are ahead of you in farm. It seems almost impossible for the AM.
It really feels like they just don't have the damage to go through what XG has by any means. XXS with his build, with his Crimson, it blocks everything that P-Vision wants to do to walk into him. Aghanims is done, so that's the first one here for 9 class. He's going to give it a no one, I imagine.
Yep, no one's got it ready to go.
Yep.
So if they had that setup, maybe some sort of multi-man vortex into like a concoction.
They're going to need a big multi-hero stun in order to have a chance in that next push, because it's going to come very soon. The auras are all there. Aghanim's now also finished up for XXS, so another save
So
potential.
many saves. Yep. So many ways to keep XM or Arme safe if they get jumped.
And this might be one of the better cart games, too. You have 2 of the best heroes, it feels like, to utilize in range. They can actually just wallop heroes from a distance.
And XM's pretty much got his Monkey King bar done.
Oh boy, yeah, this feels harder and harder for Satanic. He's got the Basher, but look at his HP pool, too, right? Satanic is not going to be able to stand toe-to-toe with these heroes.
XG They can definitely just sort of deal with the lanes, wait out for the next Roshan. Should be coming up pretty shortly.
Next items, like you said, MKB is done for XM, and I believe a Lincoln's about to be done for Ame. How do you get through these?
P-Vision definitely do what they can to try and set the map up themselves so they can have a say on the Roshan, at least give themselves an opportunity maybe to see if no one can get a steal off as the Storm Spirit.
No one.
I just can't get anywhere close.
It is really just such insane damage that XG does have, and immediately they're not splitting up either. Is the thing? Immediately they're all together as 5. The lanes are in a good position for them as well, with the TB sending the illusions, so they're ready for the fight.
Lincoln's on Ame. Ready with the smoke, XG. They know that P-Vision's going to be out on the map a little bit.
Roche, how long's going to be? It's a quick spawn.
I mean, they're showing her on the top lane. XXS, he's having to get the top to top things off the room with the stampede. DM is gone. No one has to zip away. Takalis will turn up here ready to help out, but they have to continue to back off. Tier 2 is not a safe space right now.
DM spent his gold. He bought the Vlad, so he's dead for 60 seconds.
And pushing forward at the timing with the wisdom coming up, so another one of those to be taken by Extreme.
And we see XG, if they catch a hero, the hero is dead. On P-Vision, if they catch a hero, the hero does not really take much damage whatsoever. It doesn't matter who it is.
And they're ready to try and tickle at the base again. They don't even need the Aegis. They put that strong. Satanic is looking for an angle at the back lines. But XXS finds them. He's in with the jump onto the 2 of them. Perfectly ready. Satanic will make a jump over there with the car. XXS with the save. Satanic shot down by XM. It is over. GG is called. Extreme, they may have had a rough game 1, but this game 2, folks, they're looking better than ever. They push us to a game 3 here in the lower bracket.
That was a very strategical approach to this game. Honestly, this move from Ame, dictating the pace of the game pretty early. 7 minutes, rotating top, taking the tower, stayed there for what? It felt like what? 14 minutes that he's farming in that top lane. XXS defending every single tower. P-Vision, it felt like they were like, okay, yes, we're getting what we want out of the map, but
very rough for P-Vision. Perhaps it's the combination of the anti-mage and the out.
joy it is beholding me out from the arcanery. Avowedly.
Prepare for battle.
Time for a little butchering. I am committed. Oops, was that well aware of it. Yes. Away hence. Thither I go. So it is said.
30 seconds to battle.
Concentration. Well away. I proceed. Forthwith. 'Tis tedious. So begins a new age of knowledge. Thus and so. As needs be. Orbs light my path. Who threatens my concentration? Mindfully. Butcher block! Knowledge is power. Over yon. Unto battle. Such tedium. The spell I will remember. Of course. Animal! Known only to me. Short-sighted of you. I'll keep it in mind. Colin's most cunning fabric. Incantations of power. An honor to fight me. This bores me. Fine. Physical engagement. I will not be interrupted. Forge spirit.
Want to see what we do around here?
Avowedly. I proceed. Concentration. Ill luck upon you. This spell works no one shot from the great. Baby guns already. Away hence. No. I'm under first blood. First blood. All objects on the chains. Are mine to ransack. Athwart my path. Behold. Yes. from deep within. I am committed. I'm well aware of it. Sun strike. Hearken unto me. The learned one strikes. 'Tis tedious. True arcanery thrives. I'll keep it in mind. So enlightenment stands ready. Exalt Trisolar. Mindfully. Orbs light my path. As needs be. I'm under attack. This is exalt. Unto battle.
Go!
Gold for little boy. You dare fight me? Over yon. Rich tradition. Such tedium. This bores me. Hither I go. Of one of my favorites. Incantation. From deep within. Mark these words. This magic disappoints. Thus and so. Fight me. Well away. Such abnegation. Denied. Forthwith.
Dire's courier has been killed. Dire's courier has been killed.
Boy, trust me! Cowardly, spherical sorcery. Nigh unto death. From the great mystery. Away, exalt, cloth, exalt! I proceed. One of my favorites.
Your top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Attack.
Your top tower is under attack.
Orbs light my path. I am committed. I'm under attack. I'll keep it in mind. This bores me. needs be. Such tedium. Elementals. The learned one
Hindi na ako
strikes.
sa 256. Hindi, dun na sa kaya mo.
Fight me.
Hindi, inabay mo na lang sa pera.
Concentration.
Yung sahod.
Witness true
Sa
sorcery.
20.
You yes. Nigh unto death.
Hey, I'm easily distracted.
'Tis tedious. So it is said. A rich tradition. Rich spirit. Well, I remember. An honor to find me. Who threatens my from the arcanery? Knowledge is power. Hearken unto me. I will not be interrupted.
Your middle tower is under attack.
You dare fight me?
Your top tower is under attack.
With speed.
How did you?
Fine.
Your top tower is under attack.
You dare fight me?
Your top tower is under attack.
Of course. Incantation. Flashbang.
Your top tower is under attack. Your top tower has fallen.
Mindfulness. Arcana, known only to me. Well away. Cunning's most cunning my mind, my arcana. Knowledge is power. True arcanery thrives. Threatens my concentration. Behold. The learned one strikes. Lamentable. Hearken unto me. Attack. Thither I go. Charming.
Your top tower is under attack.
Mindful.
Why?
Prepare your mind for death. As gravitors are witnessless, I will remember
Your middle tower is under attack.
sparing. Well away.
Your middle tower is under attack.
And ignorance take you. Fresh meat.
What's happened?
Double kill.
Spoiled.
Your top tower is under attack.
One of my favorites. Exalt Trionis. Meat map. Such tradition, such spirit. I'll not be interrupted. Fitting bounty. Incantation long remembered. Elementals.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Charming hex. An honor.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Fight me.
Your bottom tower is under attack. Your bottom tower has fallen. Dire structures are fortified.
From the arcane.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
I proceed. With speed. Double damage. Behold! Even I like a good novel. Ravagers of armor and will. I'll not
Your middle tower has fallen.
Yes, I am.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower is under attack.
Plucked from the arcanery. Concentration. This bores me. Well-gotten gains. Thus and so. I'm well aware of Arcana, known only to me. dare fight me? The errant cosmos works
Your
against
bottom
me.
tower is under attack.
Witness.
So witness true smooth arcane rise. Over yon.
Your top tower is under attack.
Charming hex. Hither comes most cunning fabrications. Mindfully. From deep within. Plucked from the arcanery. Nigh unto death. Yes. With speed. Arcanery thrives. Heroes Hindergas enlightenment stands ready. I prolong my favorites. Well-gotten gains. Concentration. Avowedly.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Well away. Fight me. Who threatens my concentration? Most conquering rebound toward me. Spherical sorcery. As needs be.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Of course.
Your middle tower is under attack. Middle tower has fallen.
I'm well aware.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Over yon. Forge spirit. Thus and so. I'm not ready. The learned one strikes. You should be more fully aware. Descent takes teams. From north. Flash moves witness. Fight me, witness true sorcery. This bores me. Athwart my path. They crumble. Whithersoever you go, I follow. My voice exalts. A slow annihilation. Drawn from deep within.
This is my shout.
Incantation long remembered. Attack. Forthwith. Unto battle. Orbs light my path. Thus and so, behold. I'm well aware of it. Knowledge is power. Avowedly. Wexhot. Tis tedious. I proceed. Witness true sorcery. Ill luck upon you. Threatens my concentration. Mystery. Arcana, known only to me. As need.
Your top tower is under attack.
Spherical sorcery. Charged picks. Fine. Did I miscast a rich tradition? Concentration. My mind is my arcane. This bores me. Behold, exhort, quas exhort. Of course, from the great mystery. Rich tradition. The iron of death. Winds of power. I am committed. My mind is my arcanery. Well away. Did I mix my mad one of my favorites. Unto battle. An honor to fight me. Enlightenment stands ready. Still. Away hence. This true sorcery. I'll keep it in mind. Such tedium. You should be more fully aware of me. Avowing my memory fading. Incineration. An honor to fight me. What's Quas?
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Seen someone bleed out?
A spell I will remember.
Meet me.
Away hence. Well away. The power. Over yon, my mind is my arcane. Mirolt's Hindergast. In light behold. Orbs light my path. I'm under attack. About. Give it but a second from the grave. Spherical sweetness, twinkle my favorites. Hearken unto me, charming mix. Of course. Sorcery. Fight me.
The enemy's bottom tower is fallen.
I'll keep it. Ravagers of armor and true arcanery.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
From the arcane with speed.
The
I proceed.
I usually choose to listen.
Enlightenment, stand incantation long remembered. 5. The great mystery. Thus and so witness true sorcery. The spell locked from the arcanery. The learned one strikes. Fresh made! Whosoever's drawn from deep within. Mercury abounds. Nigh unto death, an incantation long remembered. Enlightenment stands ready. Hither I go. Knowledge is power. Threaten true arcanery.
Dire's structures are fortified.
As needed, I'm under attack. Mercury elementals. Enlightened spherical sorcery. An incantation long remembered.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
This bores me. An honor to fight me. Such tedium. Behold, let's exhort. Such tedium. I'll keep it in mind. Such abnegation. Fight me.
Your shrine has fallen to the radiant.
As needs be.
The conflict will abandoned.
Unto battle.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Thither I go from the great. My mind is my arcanery. Avowedly. Hearken unto me. So it is said. Of course. My experience true swiftness. This pours witness true sorcery.
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
'Tis tedious. Fine. From the arcane, I'm well aware of it. Concentration. Away hence. Over yon. From deep within.
And leave a purulent corpse.
I am committed. Very good. Regeneration.
Your bottom tower is under attack. Your bottom tower is under
Whithersoever you go, from Mercury abounds with speed.
Sweet sepsis.
Layo yung pandakan. Ayoko ng pandakan, boys.
Your bottom tower is under attack. Your bottom tower has fallen.
Advice.
Your bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Your bottom tower has fallen.
Spherical sorcery. My arcana, known only to me. Ravagers of armor and will. Geist of lethargy. Yes. Which trill spell I will remember. Forthwith. Enlightenment stands ready. Well-gotten gains. Avowedly. Wax. My mind incantations. I'm well aware of it. This magic disappoints. Well away.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen. The enemy's bottom tower. The enemy's middle tower has fallen. Dire structures are fortified. The enemy's middle tower has fallen. The enemy's middle tower has fallen. Radiant victory. Dire are scanning. Dire are scanning. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Illusion. Dire are scanning.
Life in this game to get Arme to a position where he might just be able to carry them here on the Medusa. Can they contest the Roche successfully again, though?
And we have to keep eyes also this Roar of Retribution. It's something we always have to keep tab of in these fights because it does make you take that extra damage too. So we did see really make a difference in that last fight. DM?
He's going to start it. But straight away, XM knows what's up. P-Vision, definitely after the last situation, are going to be much more careful about how they go about taking Roshan down.
But farming a lot, right? You see Satanic still continue to hit creeps bottom, top. No one was also just farming it up. So, like I said, every moment that goes by, the gold lead does continue to go up for them. Tense moments here at the standoff. P-Vision.
Close to a big purchase as well for 9 class. Nearly has the E-Blade, so obviously a chance to buff up the burst, but also potentially save those that are getting gone upon by the Medusa.
I mean, if the Manta gets used and he just E-Blades the Medusa, that's a long time that she's not going to be able to attack, so that'd be a very, very good pickup if he is able to get it.
DM, he knows that he can very safely start working on the Roshan. Arme XXS stepwise, he safely that the break comes in, he didn't expect that!
He did not see it!
Oh my goodness, yeah, the Silver Edge reveal there from Arme, allowing them to just destroy this Bristle. He did not expect that one bit.
And Aurora actually went off during it too, so now XG can potentially start this. DM is dead for 65 seconds. He used his gold.
And the Silver Edge purchase coming in geniusly there from Arme.
He truly did not expect it to come right there. Immediately gets deleted. Satanic now bottom.
We'll try and put a bit of split push pressure on. We'll get the tower. Arme's able to push back the wave though.
He's trying to buy time for his Bristle to respawn for that Roche contest. Arme, 25 is hit. Plus 40 int. A lot tankier now.
We'll head back around the Roshan.
And the next few pickups, too, for Arme are going to be scary, right? Once he gets the Aghanims with this build, Daedalus plus Scotty, he is going to be hitting very hard on everybody.
And they can step into the pit themselves now. XM's got his eyes on him. XXS in. There's another pickoff here around the pit. Definitely setting up now for the opportunity to step in and go for this. 9 class will buy back, and they'll have DM back in 10 seconds. Arme's going to take this down pretty quickly, though. He's got a lot of damage on the Medusa. P-Vision, if they want to interrupt, they've got to try and do it soon.
There's the roar. Link does tap it.
Can they time it? Already not. XM, he's on the back lines. He's up on the high ground, and he's making sure that there's no chance of interruption. He gets in with the Dream Coil and makes sure they do not have any option of interrupting. So it's an easy secure there with the Roshan for XG. Arme now with the Aegis.
Refresher Shard new, now 2 for the Centaur. He has double ways to protect his core. Double Stampede, double Workhorse. If he wants to keep it, that is. They could even give it to Ame or to the Puck. All are very good options. This truly is building up to be the hyper carries versus the hyper carries, but this Dusa is getting very scary, Owen.
Absolutely. You can only imagine that from XG's side of things, they are going to feel that this game, it's getting to the point where Ame is absolutely going to have what it takes to carry them through to the grand finals.
Even if they are, quote-unquote, getting out-farmed by these multiple cores, the Dusa can stand her own versus this for sure. SDM has to be very careful now at this point, too. He can just die in an instant, in one stun. Can't just get brought down because of that Silver Edge.
So where Ame's going to go next in the build. Looks to be going for the Swift Blink, wants that extra bit of mobility and positioning to get stuck in right in the midst of the team fight, knowing that he has so many ways that he can be bailed out even if the initiation goes wrong. See the jump straight away in, there they go, they look towards him, but the roar comes out, and now the damage will take down, it comes in, and he focuses towards XXS, takes him down. Ame moves forward over towards DM, DM able to turn his back and run this time, the break comes in, the staff gives him a chance to continue to escape. They have the bushwhack locked down on towards Ame, starting to fall low on the mana, cooking forward aggressively, Ame trying to push on forward against the 2 of them, trying to chase down no one, but the mana's gone. Ame
He's
is
isolated.
so low. He still, of course, has the Aegis. Can Satanic finish him off the once he can? That's the Aegis gone. Round 2 though, XM makes the jump in onto Satanic with a dream call. BKB there straight away. Satanic retreats.
They're kiting him. They're trying to control Ame here.
Can they get back in on this? The bushwhack's there. Satanic bringing in the damage. Is it enough to take down Ame? No, he's still got half mana to play with. Not quite enough physical to burst through the Medusa.
He's almost alone now. It's just him and XM versus 5.
XM in with the jump, finds the chance to close in on towards 9 class on the back line. Satanic still trying to push up, but the damage from XM enough to bring down 9 class.
Ame.
Looking at Ame, wants the Manta, trying to chase this TA out of the edge of the fight. Ame looks now towards DM. He's now out of mana completely though, Ame. He's trying to stand his ground, but no one's backing on top of him. XM looking at Satanic. XM, he's going to do it, gets the double, brings Satanic down. They've lost Ame, but XM survives, kills Satanic off, and can he get out? He's away with the phase shift and the blink, the orbs up. The TPing over, trying to look for him. The Stampede's back there. The axes won't clip him. XM, he'll get out alive.
What an absolutely crazy fight. I mean, splitting things up. They take out XXS at the start of things, so there's no cart to protect Ame, and they isolate him. But at the end of it all, XM actually finishes off Satanic. What a crazy fight. Was that 3 roars? I think I saw from the Beastmaster in one fight. Must have been, as no one finds the backline there. My goodness, in this game, showing to be absolutely anybody still.
And just showing sort of how particular P-Vision have to be with kind of the focus in these fights, right?
Yeah.
Like, are they calling to go all in on the Dusa, or do they have to now spend more resources on being like, hey, our TA on the backlines is getting destroyed by this Pug. We've got to somehow get XM off Satanic.
They still have to, I think their approach of killing XXS at the start of things, though, looks the best, right? Prevent him from getting Stampede or Workhorse and then try to isolate things, but it is not an easy approach by any means. Not from either team, as you see there. And amp damage, though, that could make things quite a bit easier, as it does spawn top.
Ready for the next fight. XM now hitting the 25.
And
the Aghanims.
And an amp damage, and they give him the Refresher Shard. That could be absolutely massive.
Yet to die this game here,
Yeah.
XM.
Has not been tripped up by any of these little Templar Assassin Shard traps just yet. He might turn into the real carry as well, too.
They're just doing so much in that last team fight, especially when you consider just relatively the position he was in terms of farm compared to like all 3 of the cores of P-Vision. You know? He was a fair few thousand behind, but still just doing so much with the resources that he has on the puck.
This level 25 might change the game. It might just make it very much harder for P-Vision to actually approach things. Because now, Ame, he literally can just charge in. If there's a coil, he gets in front of them with Stone Gaze. They might just die because of this, because they won't be able to break out without getting stunned.
For sure, and they can maybe sort of try and turn and stand their ground and try and kill Ame. But even though they did in that last fight, you saw just how long it did take to bring the Medusa down.
I mean, look at this. A Yule's now picked up for no one. So looking for any ways of maybe just delaying and prolonging these fights. A Wind Waker, perhaps.
He can pick that up.
It's going to be some crazy... These team fights could last over a minute, and we could see potentially, what, 3 roars, 4 roars?
I mean, we've got to be careful with the buybacks, right?
Yeah. How are those looking?
Big prize.
few of them are a little short on the gold, especially with this purchase. So Ame very much going all in, gets the disperser completed.
This next fight is going to be crazy.
If XM gets a good dream coil,
and he's going to get one.
He's going to find the big one as well as Satanic. They're straight on towards him. They try and save him. They can't. Satanic's gone. XG ready to push up on the second core. Catching on both of them. DM and Dekali's caught as Dekali's falls. They get the break it on towards DM. He tries to run. No one commits him with the beat. Give me the refresher. Satanic buys back. Ame pushing in with the stone gaze. Satanic watching for the side. Considering if he can get in. XXS makes another jump. But Satanic turns. Brings the Centaur down.
A bit too deep.
They want more with this buyback from Satanic. They look towards Ame. Ame up to the high ground. They'll have to break it again up towards DM at the bushwhack for 9 class. Holds Ame in position. They're kiting out the Medusa for now. XM continue to try and just push away the attention. Take it away from Ame. He's going to be gone. They trip him up as he attempts to jump out. So Satanic, the buyback pays off. Buybacks are going to continue. XXS, he wants to get back in on the action. And now XM, he wants a part of it as well. They're going to break it again onto DM. Scatterblast, middle shredder. They're trying to close it. Can they finish off the bristle? DM able to get through the trees. Cooking out, Bowman close the gap. Get another touch in on towards him. He speeds up with the disperser. Stampede as well. They're chasing down DM. Scatterblast hits Ame in on top of the bristle. Nowhere for DM to run as they take the bristle down.
Multiple buybacks from both sides. Trying to kite the Dusa as best as possible, trying to go for these backline heroes on P-Vision, but it's hard to ignore Ame. He's got too many tools to catch up to them there with the Stampedes, with the Disperser, but XM did buy back.
He did.
That is a big one too.
Him and XXS coming in with a buyback. We'll see how much they want to try and force it, because obviously if they can take Satanic out,
could just be
it could be game over. Whereas for them, if say they do die, they don't have the buybacks available. As long as Ame's still in the game, ready to hold, there's a chance that XG could hold without the full 5-man. So a slight window opportunity here for XG if they want to try and play on the aggressive.
Absolutely. We see there, I mean, Ame, he now has gold for the buyback. We're seeing the switch and build here from Satanic. He's going for a butterfly, so looking for a tool to be able to fight back versus this Dusa. But this 25 coil, you see the power of it.
XM.
You just get a catch onto the main core, and there's not a whole lot of counterplay versus it.
Especially if we can get this nullifier as well. If he's able to jump in, get the coil off, throw the nullifier down on a key target, that should be the setup required for Ame to follow, bring in the damage, and get these sort of kills.
Because the only way that they can actually save versus that Ag's coil is the Wind Waker from no one at the moment. So if they do get that nullifier on top of it, it could just be game if they do bring down that TA.
Buyback situation, as we say, has to be watched here in this next play.
Watch no one in particular. He might change the way he plays and approaches a bit here because of this Wind Waker to protect the TA versus that 25 coil.
He's going to be desperately trying to scramble together that last 1,000 gold or so. Does not want to be caught without the money for buyback.
Very true.
And BKB now for DM, so give him a bit of a better chance of being caught and found at the start.
This game is absolutely crazy.
And here we go. They're going to go for the smoke P-Vision. A potentially risky move, but again, at the same time, if they can get Satanic in position and they can kill both XM and XXS, they'll at least give them the opportunity to very likely secure the next Roshan and maybe even take away a set of racks. Maybe even more.
It has to be the way they approach, right? Is isolate the Dusa, kill the rest of the targets, and then go for it. Ame commits the goal.
He is going all in. No buyback on him, so now essentially all 3 cores of Extreme playing without buyback here with Ame spending up.
It is a extremely strong pickup.
Gonna go for the Roar. The Shrek as well. Just a little bit of a tease to see what they get out of XG. Nothing too much to be forced.
I mean, this Aghanims is pretty ridiculous. Going to be able to hit all the targets.
And they're going to go for this XG straight away. With Ame going all in, they want to try and enable him in the fight and find the opportunity to bring down Satanic and take him out for good whilst his buyback's still on cooldown for 4 minutes.
Roshan up 2 seconds. Who's going to get the positioning for this one here? No one does have the buyback at the ready.
That's the nullifier done here for XM.
Okay. Now, as you said, now he can pretty much prevent that save that can come out from the Beastmaster and focus that target. Allow his dudes to hit.
P-Vision, what's the call?
Roche is going to get started. Ame. The Roar will come out.
Okay, P-Vision making their way over. Smoke up from themselves.
Incredibly
to hold the high ground.
Ame. That Outworld staff could come into play to protect DM a lot versus this break right now.
We're seeing it already a few times, given that extra little moment to survive throughout the break duration.
Yeah, split-second things could absolutely make the difference here. Either that or an E-Blade to protect DM if the nullifier is not on him.
P-Vision being persistent here with their attempts to try and catch XG by surprise.
What's the rune gonna be?
No one's got the high ground set up. And they're gonna see Arme step forward. They're gonna push back on him. BKB for now. He's ready to look for them. He gets the roll straight away onto the center. They're trying to focus XXS so he cannot get the save off. DM trying to push him away from Arme. Refresher will pop to the Wind Waker away. No one trying to step out of the fight. Arme getting a few hits in with the Skadi, but the BKB's out for no one. He'll get out successfully.
Spell casting super fast from both sides. The E-Blade thrown on DM to protect him.
I mean, and we're seeing just, for no one, he's only got his sights set for this Centaur. He wants to make sure that at every possibility, there is no chance that XXS can get in and get Arme in the cart.
And that was his Aeon Disc popped. So a very important one. XXS, it's 80 seconds that Aeon Disc won't be available for him if they do focus him.
And P-Vision.
Standoff at the Roche again.
Satanic thinks about sort of pushing forward onto the Roche himself. Have a smoke from P-Vision there. They're eating through these smokes.
And Coil still on cooldown, 20 seconds also. Doesn't look like they'll be able to take advantage of that one as the buybacks are getting closer and closer.
They are just a couple more minutes until we'll start seeing them all come back online. Arme also very close to farming his backup, 1400 to go. And Satanic, considering his next option.
XG has to just stay in this area, though. I said XXS, 25 seconds. Aeon Disc is going to be back at the ready.
Both teams wanting the Roshan, but also not wanting to get caught without the buybacks.
It's all going to be about who can get the better initiation, who can get these catches on these cores, who can kite out these super strong carries. Arme,
he's in.
Start.
Stampede at the ready. They have the means to save him if he gets jumped. P-Vision knows, so very cautiously approaching the fight.
Taking out a fair bit of mana already. That's 1200 gone. Double catapult wave on top with, I don't even know how many, 12 range creeps. So top tower, very likely to fall too. So 2-2 pressure. Someone's going to have to deal with it. It's going to be XM.
Radiant's
and no one able to follow up buyback to get the Aghanim's blessing and still have the buyback gold.
All right.
Radiant
Satanic's turn.
Starting it again.
Try and take a poke at the Roshan. He's going to be there. Tilt to the side. They're looking at DM. Force out the BKB.
It's too hard for DM. Too hard for them to focus him. He BKBs and then he outworld staffs and we'll be okay. No BKB though. 85 seconds, but that is a stampede used.
Roshan, now down to close to half HP. No one, as you say, he's just sort of focused on getting pressure on elsewhere. Maybe see if he can get a chance to kind of peel some of the attention away from Roshan. But Arme straight back in the pit once more.
Arme is 150 short of buyback. Satanic's buyback is back at the ready.
All right. Full lineup having the buyback now online for P-Vision. They've all got the gold.
20 seconds for the puck and the Centaur, but they are actually missing the gold.
And of course, with Roshan being in this position, it will be that much easier for P-Vision as a whole to bring in those buybacks and use those second lives if the fight goes down here.
Absolutely. Being on the dire side.
So P-Vision, they'll definitely want to try and push to take this Roche before it makes the move in a couple of minutes.
It's dropping low.
This is the favorable spot for them.
You can feel that pressure.
This could be a very, very painful team fight for one of these two teams.
They dropped the banner for Vision.
After the jump of the outward staff. It's there to watch the hoop stop. DM trying to get back in onto Arme.
I mean, that's pretty funny, right? They dropped the banner just for Vision. Since I don't believe that they have any words left. I haven't been able to check. Okay, they do still have one left on X-Nova, but...
XG will have to deal a little bit with the creeps. That top wave getting very close to the base, so...
Roche is going to start shifting, I mean, relatively soon. 40 seconds.
And as we said, that will very much be in XG's favor if they can sort of wait this out. I think he's going to get bashed by the Roshan. And he's got the Wind Waker ready to get him safely out of the pit, but got to be careful when you come close to the Roche.
I think Arme got out of range of the sentry there, so he was invis, wasn't able to get that roar.
Looking at DM again. DM BKB back up on off cooldown.
How many greater healing lotuses as well do they have? I've been just checking. XG always seems to have at least 2 at the ready, so they will be feeding those to Ame.
Looks like XG's chilling out a bit now. So they know the 55 minutes is coming up.
They're finishing that buyback, right, in particular. We're potentially going to have all 10 heroes with buyback soon. XXS the only one short of it, 900 gold away.
And they knew that, the chances of the Roshan dying in the 5 seconds before he moved were unlikely, so XG able to sort of wait out that Roche position and are now going to be able to play on in a spot where their buybacks now will be the stronger, as they're going to be able to have that TP point close to the Roche.
P-Vision just continues to just send creeps to the sides. They're trying to get that momentum pushing in so they can get an opportunity, but it's just not happening. XG just have the responses for it. Smoke up, XG, they're going to start the Roche. The roar comes out.
Satanic. Trying to get some sort of traps out of it. XXS is in with the Hoof Star. Kiss is coming in as well. Just trying to push back. Oh, the Eagles are dying! The other stuff comes out, but he's so low. The coil connects. Nullify thrown down upon XM. Jumps in, trying to finish off the jump. DM will survive, but the space is created for them to secure the Roche, get the Aegis, the Refresher Shot, and the Cheese all picked up on XG. To be so careful there, trying to approach in on this Medusa. You saw that how close DM got to just dying in seconds.
They are absolutely having the issues of how to kill the Dusa, how to maneuver around this Dusa.
It's gotten to that point.
Yep. It's been at that point for some time here now. 56 minutes. It looks like we are potentially going to make it to these 60 minutes with the way all things have been going down. How are these levels looking? Jinq 23. 22 on the Warlock, Chen 20, Hoodwink 21, so level advantage also for the side of XG for these supports. An AC, all right, cool. Jinq picking up probably the first AC you've ever seen on a Snapfire.
We're seeing as well, yeah, there it is. It's queued up now on Satanic. He's holding on to a lot of money. Just added the Rapier to the queue. It has to be considered. They have to have some sort of immense burst so that Satanic, when he does get in and finds the target, he's able to take them out straight away.
But they also have to deal with, they have to get the Nullifier on the right target also too, because of the Ghost Scepters and the Aeon Discs, and then the Work... Yeah, the levels are difficult in this game for sure, especially to bring down this Dusa.
Because what do you imagine no one's next purchase is going to be?
I don't know.
Is he also getting sort of a Nullifier himself somewhere in the build?
He might have to, but what does he really want to replace? Just move the boots somehow? I'm not sure. Definitely difficult.
XG, how much they want to try and push for with this 3 minutes of Aegis
XXS
on Ame.
has also hit level 25 now, so extra Hoot Stomp duration. It's at 3 seconds. 3 minutes.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Tirsusa full on the bottom lane, XG.
XM having the power of this Refresher Shard too at that level 25. Eyes on the coils. The double coils could be what let XG close this out.
Is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Can they get Ame off the high ground? In fact, they're just going to get the jump straight in there with the coil. Onto the two of them. Had them got second coil. Second coil destroys 9 class. Refresher's popped in by no one, but he has to use the Wind Waker to try and survive. BKBs are popped as they're just having to retreat on P-Vision. They cannot step up. The range racks are gone. XG, they'll force out the fortification.
And what a coil. Catches 2 and then catches the third.
It's just so much damage.
One.
As 9 Clutch just gets deleted in that combo there, laid down by XM.
He's going through backdoor.
They'll take out the full set here on the bottom lane, and still 2 minutes to go with as they can look for more. They'll swing back across towards the mid and the top lane to alleviate some of the pressure that DM was pushing in with against them. But XG, they could very much be set up to look for another set of barracks during this Aegis timer.
Feels like P-Vision have to do some type of different approach, but I just don't know what it is in order to stop this, right? The potential of this Punk plus the Medusa, and then the save from this Centaur always. The fight just feels so difficult for them to approach.
And the scaling from XG has been perfect this game, coming up to the 60-minute mark. And even though pretty much for the entirety of this game, right, P-Vision have had the net worth advantage, and earlier a pretty significant one, it just hasn't mattered. XG chose that perfect moment to go for that Roshan contest, and then ever since that, things have looked pretty in control from Extreme Gaming.
Absolutely. And they still have 70 seconds left on this Aegis. Ame gonna look for the go again. They don't have the refresher on the puck at the moment.
With the raw, but nothing to come with that one.
One coil is available.
There's the jump back to Jesse finds Satanic. They make the jump to nullifiers there as well. They're going all in on towards the TX. Over drops the golem down as well. That's Satanic gone. No hesitation there. As soon as he sees the chance, he's in on top of him. They turn towards DM. DM broken and taken out.
This dude is just too strong.
Dire's middle tower has
They've got the buybacks. They're going to have to use them.
fallen.
But how do they stop this? The full set of racks taken out in the mid.
Ame standing strong, going for the next. The buybacks have to come in.
XG, they're back up for now.
Dire's middle tower is under
It's just
attack.
anyone who gets focused dies. They do not have the similar saving function on the side of P-Vision. They cannot protect the cores. They have to take a risk and they have to go out.
They cannot let XG sort of back up and farm up these tier 5 neutrals. Satanic in with the chase. Finds Xingqiu, but straight away with the glimmer. He's away. Satanic on his own doesn't have any way to deal with that. So Xingqiu gets out. They'll get the chance to find their neutrals. We'll see a P-Vision. They'll probably stop the chase and look to just try and secure these 60-minute neutral items for themselves. Oop. Have a little bit of a breather.
I think we all need that little bit of a breather. XM, he's about to have his own refresher now finished up. He's out in the liberty, of course, of a couple of refresher shards, but he is about to have this one done. So these coils, as we've said, absolutely crucial.
I think Extreme Gaming, they can definitely taste the victory in this game. They're so close to being able to step forward to the grand finals.
Just wondering what's the approach going to be from P-Vision, right? There's just so many different tools that they have to get through. How do you protect the TA versus these coils? How do you focus the Dusa? Or how do you ignore the Dusa, really? There's been a lot of difficulties for them to approach.
Yeah, they had all these sort of earlier timings where they did their best to try and play for P-Vision, putting that pressure on, but at most they took the tier 3 bottom, but they were never able to take a barracks away from Extreme during those earlier points when they had a significant gold lead.
It's just been the Roshan contest, right? Extreme just coming out ahead in almost every single one, if not all of them. And just having all the buff ups, right? They put faith in Ame, and that faith is absolutely working. Now more Lotus Orbs to throw onto him.
Let's see what sort of crazy tier 5s they can find on both sides. As they should get the space on both teams to farm these up.
That was the last hits looking. We're breaking that 1,000 point on both of the carries now. And that's who's going to get what? Audacious, Stygian, Desolator.
For these dream coils from XM.
He's going to kill it. It feels like he's going to kill everybody.
He might. It might be a situation where Arme's going to turn up to the fight and everybody's already dead.
Yeah.
So I guess you don't need me. XM is insanely farmed the damage output from this puck. It's going to be ridiculous.
Yeah. I don't know how you protect each other versus this on the side of P-Vision.
And both of them getting Audacious.
Yep.
So they've got this extra magic attack damage on their hits. And I imagine right with the Medusa, you get Audacious, it will make sure with the Aghanims that all of the hits are doing the extra 80 magic damage, right?
Yes.
It should.
And he's got spider legs too, right? So he's got this liberty to move in and out of the fights easier.
And we'll see, Satanic, just get the Stygian, he has got that extra attack range as well, so maybe a bit of a chance for him to find the position, but still yet to be able to get away to slot the Divine Rapier into his item build.
And just honestly, he hasn't really been able to attack the Dusa much in the last 20 minutes, right? It feels like Satanic has to be so cautious with these buybacks down as well, too.
Yeah, and XG having all the buybacks available here.
Yeah, it feels like P-Vision, they just have to go all aggression, right? It's like DM has to, he takes the Regalia. So any type of extra damage that they can potentially get is absolutely needed as Extreme.
Radiant are scanning.
Looking for the potential closeout here. Roche is up in about a minute if they want to be very patient for it, but they do have quite a bit of tools at their arsenal right now. XM, eyes on him.
They're going to get the jump. Straight away with the Wind Waker. We'll see no one back off. Coil will be there just onto the one of them. They have the Glimmer as well to keep him safe, but the Kisses damage is so much he has to pop the BKB and run.
Oh my God. I mean, that's just the one coil. Lincoln's did block the nullifier there. I think if it did not, likely he could get brought down there. No one. Still has the refresher. BKB was used.
Worth noting as well, because Ame does have the moonshot, and even on top of that, still 9,000 gold.
Yeah, he's full. He's full slotted up. About to hit level 30 as well, too. Not the most impactful one, but any little bit can help. DM. Queuing up the AC next. I mean, DM's growth has... he's had like the same items, it feels like, for the last 25 minutes at the least.
XG. Ready and waiting outside the base.
They can just wait. Every time that XM has coil, it's going to force a reaction from P-Vision.
Still these 4.5 minutes of which that if DM or Satanic go down, the game will fall to an end. P-Vision's hopes of making it to the finals will come to an end as well. XM is in with the jump on Satanic and ends the BKB off.
There's that Wind Waker.
It's going to give him a chance to survive through the coil. No one's in with the wall, but the card's there. XXS able to pick him up and take him out of the action, Arme. Keep him safe. Keeps him close enough towards DM, though. DM's BKB comes to an end. DM's got to run. The Scatter Blast catches onto it, though. DM, he's dead. 2 minutes without buyback.
It's so impossible to approach these fights. Ame is just a raid boss, and he's got XXS every time to back him up.
Satanic, he's got the rapier, but
see
it
what he
may
can
just
do.
be a little too late.
Look at the damage.
And there's the jump. He's going to try and look towards Arme. Satanic putting all his attention in towards him, but the golems up. They drop it down on it. Satanic, the stop from XXS. It's over. GG is called. Extreme Gaming are moving on to the grand finals.
Wow. I mean, what a game, really. It may have been, what, 5-2 at the 35-minute mark, but XG, with utmost patience, taking all these Roshans, just knowing when to strike, not letting Satanic get those Aegises.
Give it up for Extreme Gaming, heading forward to the grand